Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Foul ball there. And takes low for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Sale ready. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Popped up. Riley sizing it up. And there's two down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Truist Park. And pitching here today, Sonny Gray. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Clips the corner. Now 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's outside. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1 out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Austin Riley. Just missed.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Line to left, and it stays fair. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting 4.
Pitch was in and off the plate. It's so hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Profar, the runner at third. Riley over at first with 1 away. Two on, 1 out. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
Swung on, popped up left side. Arenado under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Sale back to work. That's inside. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That is good. The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First pitch misses. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting six, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two outs. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sale delivers. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Scott in position, makes the grab, one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. Just missed.
One ball, no strikes.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. They're 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Flied out his first time.
Harris.
And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1-1.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low. Ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan
Walker measures 6 feet 6 inches, 250 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that's a strike.
1-2.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses.
That's the ball.
And now 3-2.
Full count.
Got him. That is his 3rd of the game.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards kick.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That's towards center. Harris under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 11,
Victor Scott digs in now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stretches out and hauls it in. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-zip.
I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shot it relax now. So she can get ready, we hit the club in a sec, yeah.
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. 1-0. And misses inside. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. He swings and fouls one off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
So here's Riley now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now pitching.
Kyle Leahy is forced to the mound after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Up next for the Braves.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Thompson getting ready to go. Romero also getting ready. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And the Braves go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Cards, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Burleson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In there at the knees, and the count is 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back at Truist Park, here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in. Ball.
This ball's chopped in the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the bench. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Albies, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
No ball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
Count's full.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now. Doubled his first time up. Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Jared Kelnick. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. One and one.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Contreras gets it to first. That ends the frame. Braves strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Sale back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's inside. 1-2 to count.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Albies on the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and it just misses.
1-0.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And another ball.
2-0.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And Sale deals. That pitch clips the outside corner. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. Line drive. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. The Redbirds still looking for their first hit in this one. Way inside, gets out of the way.
No, that's down. Ball. Hee-haw.
In the air, left field, down the line, and this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a count 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now to
Louis.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
59.
mound, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Orlando Arcia
Arcia
now at
for
the
the
plate.
plate.
He was a
That's
strikeout
shortstop,
victim his first
Orlando
time.
Arcia.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael
Harris the second will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1-2 is the count.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Start
off
of the
for St.
sixth,
Louis,
John
the
Shambi with
catcher,
Chris Singleton.
Ivan
And leading off,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera. First pitch, just misses.
Ball, that's up.
Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Missed with
That's
a
a ball.
changeup. And now 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A monster shot to right. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Braves,
for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
number 38.
Well, the best relievers love the
Pierce
opportunity to come in and protect the
Johnson.
tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So back to the top of the order. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hammered on the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive
Now
and got something he can
designated
handle.
hitter,
Challenged him with the
Alex
fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, left side, profile. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. Lead runner hangs on at second as the
Now
potential
batting,
tying
third
run
baseman,
moves into
Nolan
scoring position.
Arenado.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one the other way, and no one can get there. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with two away.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pierce Johnson departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time. The first, that ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Atlanta, Austin Riley at the plate. Romero in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one outside. Ball 1. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Fernandez.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. No outs, runner on second. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Fly ball to right. Walker nabs it, and that's the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a foul ball. Up the middle, Arcia. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Popped up. Olsen. He's got it, and there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Cardinals. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder, number 11, Victor.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. 1 for 3. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.